Hi, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning, and welcome to Wellness Wednesdays. So, as we told you last time, we are going to be doing a series of videos every week to try to talk about the principles and the techniques in our book, and also just give you some little tips and things to try during the week.
So the Elevation Principles, I'm Cindy.
I'm Jen.
And we co-authored this book together. All right, so we're gonna get started as we always do with a little centering. So this time you're gonna find a grounded position. That means your feet are flat on the floor. You're gonna take your right hand and put it on your heart and your left hand and put it on your belly. We're gonna inhale through our nose. We're gonna exhale through our nose. We're gonna do 3 breaths this way. So feel the breath go all the way into the belly and the chest. And then as you exhale, you'll feel both the chest and the belly deflating. So we're gonna do 4 counts in and 6 counts out. Ready? Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale through your nose, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can close your eyes if that's comfortable. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All it takes is 3 breaths to calm down, to find some balance, to find some stillness. So, today we're talking about self-awareness, and we're talking about the quote we have in the book is Bruce Lee, be like water. So what does that mean? So the ocean represents so much to us. The bottom of the ocean is always calm. The ocean can either have a tsunami or it can be flat. It can be waves that you can actually ride, but the bottom is always nice and calm. So we want people to learn to be like water, to just go with the wave. When we fight the wave, just as if you were swimming and you were fighting the rip, then your life becomes chaos. But when you ride the wave of life, it becomes smoother and easier.
Yep. And so chapter 2 of our book really focuses on self-awareness. So when you're making changes, you need to be aware that there's a change to be made. That's usually the easy part. Actually making the changes are where we run into more of a difficult time. So when you're talking about self-awareness, we want to tackle the changes that we want to make and the goals that we want to accomplish with attention and intention. And why is this important? Because we need to be focused and very calculated on what we actually want to accomplish. So if we want to pay attention to the things that we want to do, that's a good way to start. Identifying and then really making that attention focused towards what we want to change. Being intentional is a different thing. You really have to put purpose, doing something with purpose and on purpose. We need to be really intentional about wanting to make the changes, because once we start doing this, and if you're reading our book and you go through the principles, you'll see that it gets a little bit difficult. Making changes is a great idea. Actually implementing them takes a lot of time. So you have to, and a lot of discomfort sometimes too. So we really want to be focus attention and intention and be very purposeful with what we want to do.
So that leads us to, different states that the body can be in. So, everybody talks about stress. Oh, I'm so stressed. Mm-hmm. This is stressful. I have a stressful job. I have a stressful family, stressful life. Yeah. But, stress gets a bad rap. Stress can actually be a good thing. But if you don't recognize, oh, I'm stressed, or oh, this stress is going to give me that little shot of adrenaline that I need to finish a race or finish a workout or study for an exam or do a presentation, whatever it is. So look at what you call stress and maybe give it a little attention, as Jen just said, and say, is this stress causing me to feel overwhelmed, or is this stress that's actually going to help me to get through this difficult situation?
Yeah. And in all honesty, life is stressful. So I don't know anybody who says, I do not have a stress-free life in any aspect of living. So we're going to have to learn how to deal with stress. So, Cindy and I, when we usually present in places, we always put up the same kind of a visual, and it really talks about being mindful, present and mindful, or having a mind that is full. And there's a big difference. So the visual that we usually put up is, it shows someone walking their dog. In the background, there's nothing there, just the person walking the dog. The other one shows the same visual, someone walking the dog, but there's a little bubble over their head, and it's filled with things, a mind that's full. So when we're really talking about self-awareness and how it's related to your brain, when your mind is full of stuff, okay, you're not being present, and you're not going to be doing anything with attention or intention, and you're not going to be doing anything purposefully. So we really need to start being aware to the times of the day when we're not being aware, we're not in the present moment, because you want to focus change on being mindful and purposeful, and not approaching it with your mind is so full, like Cindy said, oh, I have a stressful life and a stressful family and I have too much to do and I'm overwhelmed, because then you're going to end up doing nothing 100% well, and you're going to make a lot of mistakes along the way. So we really want to, in chapter 2, really focus on being purposeful and being aware of our situations.
So maybe this week you could practice what we call PBR, which is pause, breathe, respond. Because we either respond or react.
Yep.
Most times, you may be reacting. Someone does, it's always externals. People, places, things, events that cause us to get to that stress level. So we react. But as Jen said, when we can first be aware of it, that is the first step to change. Self-awareness. Monitoring your own behavior first. So this week, pause, breathe. We just learned how to breathe. And then see if you can respond. All right.
So maybe practice that this week, and we will see you next week.
Thank you.
Bye.